I lived with a serial killer for 2 months, and I didn't even know it. At first, everything felt normal. Just another roommate. Nothing strange. We ate together, talked sometimes, but something always felt off. I ignored the feeling, told myself I was overthinking it. But at night, I couldn't sleep. Something didn't feel right. Then one day, I got a message. My heart dropped. I couldn't believe what I was reading. My girlfriend was gone. She had been killed. And then it hit me. The details, they sounded familiar. I slowly turned and realized I wasn't safe. I had been living with the person who did it the entire time. And what happened next, I'll never forget. Last year, everything in my life collapsed. I was broke and sleeping beside a single duffel bag. My hours got cut. My savings disappeared. I spent nights scrolling through cheap apartments that did not exist. Then I saw one listing that looked impossible. $300 for a room in a luxury building. I expected a scam, but someone replied in 10 minutes. His name was Daniel. We met that same night. Daniel seemed calm and polite, almost too calm. He spoke carefully about structure and quiet. When I asked about the price, he only shrugged. The apartment looked perfect, but I noticed strange drywall patches on the walls. Daniel quickly explained them away. Then he gave me rules. No guests, no touching the walls. I agreed because I needed the rent. Living there felt quiet, too quiet. The fridge looked organized like a diagram. Daniel cleaned constantly, especially the patched walls. I thought he was just obsessive. One night, I met Mara at a bar. She had this turquoise ring she kept twisting. We got along instantly, and I broke the first rule. I brought her back to the apartment. We ordered food and watched a documentary. It was about a serial killer, someone who hid inside other people's homes. Mara joked about how creepy it would be. Then she started tapping the drywall. The bedroom door opened instantly. Daniel stood there watching us. I apologized right away. He said he hated unpredictability. The room felt tense after that. I went to grab something from my room just to break the tension. When I came back, Mara was gone. Daniel sat calmly on the couch. I asked where she went. He said she suddenly left. I texted her several times. No answer. By morning, I convinced myself she ghosted me. A week later, a strange smell appeared. I asked Daniel about it. He blamed the plumbing. Then I noticed a new drywall patch. The smell got worse. One afternoon, someone approached me outside work. She held a photograph. It was Daniel. She said he was her brother, and he had been missing for 2 months. My stomach dropped. That night, I confronted my roommate. He brushed it off as family drama. His smile made it sound believable. I wanted to believe him. A week later, he packed a small suitcase. Then he left during the night, and he never came back. But the smell stayed. I decided to move out. While packing, I dropped my phone. It slid under a loose floorboard. I lifted it. Underneath was plastic and duct tape, and a small ring. Mara's ring. My hands started shaking. I knocked on the wall behind my bed. The sound was hollow. I grabbed a hammer. My heart was pounding. The first hit cracked the wall. The second opened it. I shined my phone light inside. I saw plastic wrapped around something. Then the plastic shifted. I dropped the hammer. I called the police. I waited shaking beside the door. They arrived fast. The officers looked into the wall. Then they broke it open. They pulled Mara out first. Her ring finger was empty. Then they opened another wall. Inside was the real Daniel. My roommate had taken his identity. I sat there trying to process it. They opened one more section. It was empty. But something was written inside. One word. Soon. The detective explained everything. The killer had been living there. Renting the spare room made the apartment look normal. I moved out that week. Now every place I stay feels different. I knock on the walls. I read news about similar cases. Homes where someone lived secretly inside, missing people nearby. The killer was never caught, so I keep checking every wall, listening carefully. Even when I try to sleep, every small sound wakes me up. Sometimes I knock again, just to be sure. I lock every door now. Last week, another story appeared online. Someone living secretly inside another home. No arrest. Sometimes I sit and remember that apartment. The patched walls, the hollow sound, and the smell. Because the truth is simple. For a month, I lived with him, ate dinner with him, slept a few feet from his work, and he never finished the last wall.